live from the Faraba Banta campus here in the Combo East West Coast region. This is Eyeafrica TV bringing you live coverage of the inauguration ceremony of the Lot 1 of the fixed package of the University of the Gambia development project here in the Faraba. So wherever you are around the world, thank you so very much for joining us as we are here ready to bring you all the happenings and developments in this program. And the dignitaries, invited guests and some of the top government officials have already arrived, and of course the members of the Faraba community are also here for the occasion. But just to tell you, this very wonderful occasion will be presided over by the President of the Republic of the Gambia, His Excellency President Barrow. And the journey has been long for the Gambia's university, and this development also will be perceived as one of the very important components of this university in the Gambia. So I am here with my colleagues, and we are going to discuss more on the essence and the importance of this ceremony. And but before then, I will just briefly also tell you about the history of the Gambia's university and of course the journey to this day. Mbokk yi ñu ngi leen di nuyu beneen yoon fii ci Eyeafrica TV ñu maat mbégte dellusiwaat ci beneen live coverage fii ci fi nga xamante ne moom mooy Faraba Banta University campus bi. Lu ñu fi dajalee tey mooy daal di daloo li nga xamante ne moom mooy lot 1 mooy ay sampu ees yi nga xamante ne dañ ko fi sampa pour ñu waxtaane ko. su ko defee ci jotaay bi maa ngi si ànd ak sumay naataangoo Modou Mohamed Niang ak ki nga xamante ne moom mooy Nene MS Bojang. tey dinañ ci ñëw incha allah ci waxtaan ñu jox leen li nga xamante ne moom mooy history university bi ndax depuis 1991 ci former régime bi lañ ko tàmbali. dinañ ñëwaat ci léegi incha allah waaye wax leen tamit solo si ndax dafay doon lu am solo. ñu ngi leen di gërëmaat bu baax a baax ci safo bi ak tamit ci kóolute bi laata ma ñëw ci ñang dinaa jox Nene MS Bojang mu nuyoo den su ko defee ci kàllaama Mandinka den moo ñang ñëw Nene nge kontong bi be Combo East Faraba Banta campus University of the Gambia nge bulay mol kontong is the inauguration ceremony of Lot 1 of the fixed package of the University of the Gambia.
Abaraka bake Amadou Kante, abaraka bake Lamor Lal Jibilal Banko Kang, and in Banko Bantala, Kal Bismilai program Doto Miyanko is a special event. The inauguration ceremony Miyanko in Temena, Bake Kang Combo is daming at Faraba Bantan campus. Faraba Bantan campus na Kalamtanuko, Sanji Dantan Komantan Tumomina, Eperola, Burka University do. Iko university wolo nindiko ka bankola londo mutaka londo lukaron mutaka banko kono mutaka fanundi ni londo la fanala mi yalan ko kummayata abete ata andum bankola nyato tanen kayro bi katano londo koma e butu wo kamala bi après Eyeafrica TV comme ngalo nyami wato wati ning mulma mande rek del ka finte pour ka kumta ka ke kene bato ka findindi e baajalu bagana bete ala anyama ko mi lafta nyami akono je to momin nan nata nan janto e mo kuma balle benta janto o mo kumal nil kono niaji be membe mol jala be nim fanal wol fankara di governor of West Coast anim fana chief of Combo X wolom jansiran tioti wolle point president Barrow jia bar coming loud la ka alfa so sago bankol alfa nana ta benta fana fana ka alfa ya cike ka di wolla bar sutiol mu minti wol fana ka di wolla so akam do ko bi nin temme na bi ku jamala bi yamian ko inta ka chala nala jibe nga panelo ka live panelo ka kabanan Eyeafrica TV ku jamala bi yamian ko inta ka chala o kuwol kono mi yalan ko university na lonya anin fana aba tembe da minto anin munen tekala karam mola different sectors wolle lota bari president Adama Barrow the Republic of the Gambia aba tarajanne any moment from now to momina minister dolbi janne anin permanent secretary cabinet minister sol governor anin kata for deputy fam anin akumatal bawo university dom anu mo kilimbe ka karam mo ne fana so membe dara kumata wala nin ko to momina live ko be jang amade Kante bi janne tembe na mi yalan ko atelam da ovary bosti wo borin ko laaje modjang suma goro modnyang ni tembe na modnyang pelen tembe na sapono ko ba bismillah programme bar min kumata be dara wala nin ko watu wati ning kol mamanta Gambia kono sako ñaata nin Cairo Eyeafrica watu wati embe tara ñaato le wala embe tara jele pour ka kono ka kono fanundi apu mata la bedata walati nabi afela jambe combo x damialan ko ni non Faraba Banta campus ti sanji dantan ko monto alota barbi alhamdulillah rabbil alamin afela university ni iba kulli kan kake ñon tawoti anu bildino men bi jang mashallah koni ñaayaji bari dala 50 mo damma ñaale bajala wo betar Amadou
abarka barka thank you very much Nene and yeah I'll come back to you later to further dilate on the background history of Gambia's university and of course the journey to this day as well and of course we'll give you the program guide. There is the itinerary of the program in a moment but before then ma jox mon ñang kaddu gi monsieur le directeur nuyu neen la bu baax a baax ñu tey ñu ngi fii ci Faraba Banta ci University of the Gambia mu nekk event bu am solo tey coow li bari woon na ci wàllu university bi waaye tey ñu ngi fi war a ñëw pour dal ci ubbiteef wala daloo li nga xamante ne mooy ay développement ci beneen yokkute ci fànn jàngum réew mi ñu bàyyi la nga nuyoo ñuy seetaan laata ñuy gën a xuus ci waxtaan bi.
jërëjëf Amadou mag la nuyu di nuyu Nene di nuyu ñuy seetaan Eyeafrica TV si jamono ji ñu nekk si réew bi ak bitim réew bi yëpp comme noo ko waxee tey ñu ngi Faraba muy bis bu am solo bisu yokkute la parce que tey soo fi ñëwee nga gis liggéey bu fi am nga xam ne sooy romb si yoon bi li nga doon gis ak lu nekk si biir utee na béréb bi am na solo bu baax te yëpp jàngu yokkum jàngale si réew mi comme noo ko waxee bëri woon na coow waaye tey yegg neen foo xam ne bisi mbégte la because bisi ubbite la te soo fi ñëwee di nga xam ne liggéeyu jaaxaan amu fi liggéey dëgg moo fi am loolu nag nekk na lu am solo su ko defee pour teewee ko président bi war a ñëw ñu ubbi ko dina am solo waaye xam naa ne si kanam tuuti dinañ gën a dugg si waxtaan bi parce que jàngat bokk na si waaw yes
ci former régime bi lañ ko tàmbale ndax ñu ngi ko tàmbali 2012 mooy Faraba Banta project bi daanaka fukki at ci kanam tey ñu ngi ñëw ci ñu war a fekkee ubbite project yu mel nii mu nekk first lot bi mooy project bu njëkk ndax phases la lot 1 lot 2 ba yëf yi pare noonu lay continuer di amee tey bu ñu ñëwee nag fekkee ndaje mi ak fu ñu koy ubbite sant yàlla la parce que tey student yi nga xamante ne ñu ngi ci université bi fale ci Kanifing buñ leen waxee ñu ñëw fi coow li bare na lool ñu bari ci ñoom neewoon nañ di fi ñëw parce que liggéey bi parew waaye tey foog naa li ñu fee gis mandarga la pour wane ne tey am na liggéey bu ñu fi doon def te tey loolu lañ ñëw fii pour fes
waaw lu am solo ko wax bi ko commencé yàgg na reddoon place bi le time boobu sa sooromee nga gis classe yi dafa doon loolu doon ñuru dara daal te njiiti réew mi fi nekkoon président Jammeh moom moo teg lile waaye xam nga nguur liggéey buy continuer la da ngaa ñëw tàmbali def dem keneen ñëw mottali wala keneen ñëw yokk so loolu mooy nguur loolu mooy réew mi dem tam waaye right now tey président Barrow yàlla
moo ci ayam
moom moo ko yeggali si ayam la li yeggee ba tey ñi koo ubbi te boo fi ñëwee di nga xam ne place la boo fi ñëwee di nga xam ne buñ liggéey la so am nañ si yaakaar ne njàng dina fi am comme naa ko waxee rek xam nga ñu bëri duñ dee bëgg a génne si waaye Faraba université bu ma fi gis nii day waxante dëgg rek amul sa Kanifing nekkul Kanifing bu ko space du benn yaatuwaay bi ak building
ak luñ fi def
standard building leen fi nekk utee na trop ak yi nga xam ne ñoo nekk Kanifing utee na tam ak li nga xam ne mooy Brikama si collège ba yooyu am na solo njàng mi njàng Amadou bokk na si ponk yi amee réew parce que ay ndaw réew ay nitam dañ war a jàng xam fu ñuy teg tànk xam na ñuy jiitee xam la ñuy àttee loolu dafa am solo bu baax parce que réeroo la mbir tam mbiri njàng mi tam nguur gi mu ngi see travail bu baax a baax because Gambia benn bërëb bu ñu amoon si université mooy Kanifing mais bi Brikama collège benn bari seen lii da ngaa gis ne ifin Basse am na collège
boobu tamit ñoo demoon ci
waaw fa naa loolu 2021 la woon I think 2020
waaw 2020
waaw si early 2020 waaw si la dem def collège
dem fa dem rek ñëw rek Covid ñëw
waaw ku doon jógee Basse war a ñëw di def collège Brikama doo am foo nekk wala luwaas nga toog sa dëkk defee ko fa nga jógee ko Futoto ko koy na soo nekk noonu nga xam ne décentralisé ko dafa baax trop collège am foofu te xam naa ne université bi tam nu mu amee fii si Faraba mun nañ expect ne yeneen mun naa am Basse yeneen mun na am fu gën a sori ci réew mi parce que loolu rek pour mu gën a jege nit ñi parce que njàng responsabilité ku nekk la ku nekk da nga war a jàng da nga war a xam te loolu nguur def si am responsabilité taxawaay bu am solo pour jàngal askanam xamal askanam so after that li si des si ground bi parents si la ak li nga xam ne ñooy ticce jar na bàyyi xel bu baax
loolu am na solo mun ñang ñuy seetaan rek ci background bi du ñàkk ngeen dégg ay yëngu-yëngu ki nga xamante ne moom mooy jëli baagu yaate di Kora Maestro moom moo fi nekk di king of Kora bu la neexee tamit moo fi nekk di entertain ñi fi nekk gum di xaarandi njiiti réew mi pour mu yegg si pour just quickly rek to go through the program guide as it was scheduled. I know we are definitely behind time. The program guide indicated like this. Arrival of guests, of the invited guests would have been from 9 o'clock, that's 9 a.m. to 9:50. Then we have the arrival of His Excellency President Barrow by 10 o'clock, but he's still not here. And I think it's already, after 10. And then we will have the national anthem, opening prayers, welcoming remarks by the Alcalde of Faraba, Banta. And then we will have the welcoming remarks of the Governor of West Coast Region. Right after him, we will have the statement by the Vice Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, statement by the consultant of peace, who do the consultancy of this development, and statement by the contractor, SPML, and then of course that will be followed by statement by the representatives of the financiers, Kuwait Fund, OPEC Fund, and Saudi Fund, and BADIA also, that's BADIE, of course, and you have ISDB, the Islamic Development Bank. All right, then another statement will also take place or will be followed by the chairman, statement by chairperson of the UDG, the Governing Council. And right after him, we'll have entertainment by Jelibwa Kuyate, who is apparently doing the same thing as we speak. And then the inaugural statement by His Excellency Mr. Barrow, the President of the Republic, will follow. And then right after that, we'll have the ribbon cutting of Lot 1 conducted tour of the library, School of Education and School of Business, and a laying of foundation stone for the state, of course, for Lot 2 also would take place, and then eventually that would be the end of the program. So this is the line of activities here of this inauguration ceremony. But of course, we'll also have the laying in foundation of Lot 2. That's quite a very interesting thing to say. So it's going to be a very, very interesting event to say. And the guests, I must say, have already arrived. All that we are waiting now is the arrival of the president. But as you can see, indications or the signs are, indicating that the president might arrive any moment from now. So, Nene, this is the program guide. So, lila ñoo xaar ci kanam tuuti rek ni President Barrow Fouta Dorom programme yo commencé. But as I was saying, university education started in Gambia in 1999, pioneered by the then president, the former president, of course, Yahya Jammeh. It was all around the Kanifing end, and then, of course, at some point it was extended to Brikama, to Banjul, but he had the vision to have a campus around Faraba, Banta here, and then the project started in 2012, but then it wasn't, going fastly as many expected. But yes, eventually, we have got to this level. When this, of course, President Barrow came, he continued the project, and today we are witnessing this inauguration. So I think a lot has happened, a lot of things has been said, but I think this is another important development.
Amado abetara bakale akumatale. In fact, not only, but it's a big achievement for the Gambia. Since 2012, one in sign tema ametare. So barminga na kumata abetara wolo ndiko. Ye mansakunda ka tamatenne. Nindo kumasta doya labang. Doya kumas doya labang. So akamta ko nintemena nala jibe screen auto. Any moment from now, His Excellency the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mr. Barrow, akamta ko nintemena kibarol kamintandi wolon ka afuta nanne sign.
Very close.
Silence so kanyaming. Silence for me kuma akamta ko President manjam fajanna. Nim ku mun sa ko abe silo kanang after nanne.
As you can see that right here,
the
arrival of the President of His Excellency Barrow just arriving there with his usual escort, and immediately he arrives, the program proper would start. And this is the moment that we all have been waiting for, and that is the arrival of the president. Before him, other government officials, and invited guests and government partners have already arrived. They're, patiently waiting for his arrival. And there you can go. There's the president's motorcade arriving here at the Faraba campus, University of the Gambia, for the inauguration ceremony of the Lot 1 that has been finally completed. It's nearly a decade of work in progress, but it has happened, or it's happening, that we are witnessing this occasion, quite a very important one. And I know the students also are also here because it's all for them. At some point, it was very difficult for some of them to be convinced that the facilities was ready to accommodate them, But eventually, the Minister of Higher Education, that is Professor Per Gomez, was very much, ready, and he said, they were going to come for this year's, season here at the Faraba Banta campus. So the president have just arrived. His Excellency President Barrow. Any moment from now, he will be alighting from his vehicle, be welcomed by the officials here. Monjang, jiite réew mi yegsi na moom lañ doon xaar pour yëf yi tàmbali. maa ngi ko doon wax léegi wax yi coow li bari woon na wax yi bari na waaye tamit li nga xamante ne moom mooy liggéey bi yàggoon na lool but finally ñëw na tey ñu fekkee li nga xamante ne mooy li am solo mooy ubbite school bi nga xamante ne first lot bu njëkk bi la te tamit dafa war a tegaat beneen xeer tey pour beneen lot bi ñu tàmbale pour samp ko te moom mooy war a jiite ndaje mi mooy président Barrow mu ngi noonu di wàcce na ci moto bi ba pare.
accident comme ni ñu ko dee waxee ne xam nga yàgg bàyyiwul dara te looy xàppati rek bu yàggee mu jeex ay sax dañ ne xàppati ci guddi nguur so 2012 ba léegi man loolu ay at la ci gannaaw so béréb bi la door a pare loolu comme ni ñu ko waxee ci gannaaw jël na diir bu yàgg so lu nekk tam am na si waaye tey lépp lu si jaaroon si coono dafa mel ni nit ñi dinañ ko fàtte parce que tey pare na comme ni ñu ko waxee si gannaaw njiiti réew mi la noonu agsi na xam naa si kanam tuuti liggéey bi dina commencé
mu ngi saafu wante ak kilifa yi fi nekk
kilifa yi
jëliba tamit di def wàllam
waaw
di entertain nit ñi di woyaale président bi
waaw loolu am na solo
waaw
xam nga nguur moom nii la
waaw
nguur fa ñuy rëkkal ko jinji bàkk ko parce que mënul ñàkk ana xam na ne yàlla sax soo bëggee si moom dara ngay dóor ay turam si la tur yu bëri dem ba ñu ne am na sax ñu ne 99 yooyu yëpp ay melo yu am nga bàkk ku baax kii ku nangu kii ku nangam te mun naa am sax nga doxee si am li nga bëgg soo buur tam te ñëpp ñu ne yàlla mooy fal te comme que yàlla moo leen fal foog ñu am si jukko yi tuuti am lu ñu róolee foofu noonu mooy bu accès ñu tegal ko junj bi mu ngi néewante ak gars yi xam naa ne léegi tey mu àgg place am toog ñu nekkal ko bakki réew mi liggéey bi dara commencé waaye tey am solo la bi njàng si réew mi parce que béréb bu jàng la ñëw ubbi si te béréb yu mel ni le Gambie dafa xawoon a yéex a am because university comme ni ma ko waxee réew mi dem na ay at ñu door a am lii di university
doomi réew yu bari ci réew yi ci biti lañ doon jàngee réew yu mel ni comme Sierra Leone Ghana Zambia ba Nigeria am na doomi réew yu Gambie yu bari foofu lañ defee seen university education
ñi Amérique
waaw ñi ñu dem bi ci réewi tubaab yi jàngee fa waaye 1999 si la président Jammeh at the time décide ne lu mel ni tamit war naa am ci réew mi parce que réew mi mel ni comme Sénégal yàgg nañu am university réew tey Gambie tamit mu nekkoon taarix ñu bari sax gomoon nañ ne du mën a nekk
Gambie yi dem Sénégal si université Ndar Dakar ñu bari université soo loolu tam réew mi am ko yaa ma initiative lu am solo bu ko samp sax ñu bari amoon nañ si mayen waaw mu dëgër si
waaw gomoon nañ jàppoon nañ ne yëf yi du dem
jàppoon nañ Gambie woon te Gambie seen université bi dégg naa xareñ na dëkk yi bari li fi Sénégal seen doom yaa ngi fi di jàng si spécial yi bu nekk Faraba fii ak yeneen ak yeneen soo université suñ ko samp rek dëkk Afrique yi bari dañoo bëgg a ñëw di fa jàng si te béréb bi fuñ def université béréb bu baax la bërëb bu jàngeekaay la parce que dal na bëriwul yëngatu te ku fi nekk di jàng am nañ yaakaar ne ko si góorgóorlu li taxoon a ñëw si njàng mi war ko mën a
am na solo
gàcce galaama tam parce que Jammeh parce que tey jéego bi
waaw
moom moo ko jëkk a teg
waaw moo ko tàmbali fale moo ko tàmbali fii
waaw ñëw nguur gi yeggali ko dinañ gàcce galaama président Jammeh waaye dinañ gàcce galaama président Barrow moom mu ñëw yeggali projet bi tey si nguuram la yéegee tey ñu ko ubbi waaye sabab doo ko dee fàtte fi nga jaaree ba yéeg kenn du ko dee fàtte kon bàyyi woon na jàng bàyyi woon na xel jàng si réew mi président Barrow ñëw continuer message
tey ñu bari ñu ngi ci réew mi ñu ngi leen di coow
waaw
moom jàppale na leen
of course
dimbale na leen ci bari bari ba tey ñu am xam-xam bu ñu am te mu create environnement bi ba tey ñu mën a jàngaloo
loolu am na amoon
waaw te loolu duñ ko mën a fàtte
loolu la si jànga fii leen gisoon ñu bari di dem China Taiwan di jàngi waaye fii leen gis tam free education moom moo ko fi indi woon bu bëgg a yëpp mu jotee si pour ñëpp mën a jàng ñu gis ne tam dëkki kaw gi high school dafa daan sori ñu gis ne dëkk yi xaw a mag tuuti ñu def high school xam ngeen seen jamono moom boobu high school daf doon nekk problème ñi su bëri si kombo fii leen doon ñëw wante boo jegee tey siyaaraar dëkk yu mag yëpp am nañ high school lu si mel ne ay Kawur ak yooyu noonu so it's very important foundation bu def si njànga fu mu fekk njànga si time Jawara ak Jammeh fu mu ko yóbbu am na solo waaye président Barrow fu mu ko jël si Jammeh ak fu mu ko yóbbu am na solo parce que tey bu ñu ubbi université bi mel nii dëgg-dëgg loolu yokku la si njàng
am na solo nene Bojang banko ñaato ko pour le président Barrow ngebula ye demandi maji fanan because any from now programme afita sita ngalon ne samedi programme ye commencé officiel
Amadou wo kuma tala petata ni nada bankole yirwandi on tamande nyaara karan mo simba polo ko karan wolem bondi ku kono to bobe tibabo liya tan ni kon tam mo sambala bari beson kon na mole karantale ise ko sambanole wala ya sabu tibabo nada la ko kaje ko nilbe ko sambala nole e banko te ni telephone wala den ibaje la ko banko la simba polo wum karanol ni karantale e kana ko dum bonno nyokon parce que ni man karan ita fem bonno do nyokon so wala sabu ni aji be polo karan woni banko kan kulo mi yalon ko ntafa ko alata ko leal damanting ni nata o time bari birin Jammeh fananata nang yalon hada badu fengo fen sabu bokka sodole isa ko ko nuna la kumbe ala nyim ko sokoyo e ko tuwa bulo kono no matter what it is Jammeh atam multi mi yalon ko ay simpata ni banko when it comes to education ko mi mod nen ka ko nyaami ngajale free education dita jatti nyaaji be nim fo miro to mi yalon ko people have to sit ye mira ninketo no nyaadi de la jama bi je all the developments ni ba kale kake e kake dar min ko akade tele
dol ma mira no fan Gambia University
no dol den ma mira ko Gambia University
ya Jammeh ya start he was the president
this why the fact Jammeh mo mi ngaka kiliale not that loud that because sometimes university you talk about Senegal Ghana
Sierra Leone
you know
Nigeria
because
many of the Gambians e karanta gel
e karanta wolta so e kaje ko jama ba ka fo ko no kata karangola tata karangola so e baje ko bring at university fena the university for all fanna do but the big question is muna Jammeh university locate Faraba that's a big question muna Jammeh university locate jang because mojima babi je all the developments ni babe kele kake around Combos area tem mafol Greater Banjul areas Greater Banjul areas ke la dam yalan ko adetata bakere but so e baje ko
okay ñu ànd ak national anthem pour welcome président bi ñu ñëwaat. The national anthem of the Gambia.
You may take your seats.
Formal welcoming of His Excellency the President of the Republic, Barrow. Next on the itinerary, we'll have the opening prayers by the Imam of Faraba, Banta. Of course, then we'll have also the Christian prayers also will be done. And before we'll have the welcoming remarks by the Governor of the West Coast region. And right after him, but let's go with the prayers.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. آمن رسول ما أوحي إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كل آمنا بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا إنك مسلم. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت عليها ما كسبت ربنا ولا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا وأخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا سرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. اللهم لا تدع لنا في مقامنا حاجة إلى غفرت ولا هم إلى فرجت ولا دين إلى قضيته ولا ميت إلى رحمته ولا حاجة من هواي الدنيا والآخرة إلى قضيتها يا أرحم يا رحيم رب العالمين. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Gambia banko alamala tengundi tengu mija alamala sabati man tala sembo kan ala hino kan fitino alsen kisama fitino ma dawdo dunya kono ala sa beddi mbadu be amanta dami ala sen kisama man sakke ala sesu sima bala ani jat kenya ani riwa ila to banko sambar dami isa sam almala yakura nije man tala sembo kan ala hino kan ngai la kayro mina banko kan mai la mina je alamala beddi ndijan bisayin sayna muhammadu alhamdulillah rabbil alamin.
That is the Imam, of course, with the opening prayers, and next we will hear from, of course, the Christian prayers also would follow right after that. So this is just the, because now, as the usual protocol, if I can say, and just to tell you, the program, of course, would be cheered.
Almighty and most merciful Father, we give you praise, give you honor, give you glory for enabling us to see today. We thank you for everyone that is present in this gathering. First of all, we thank you for the first citizen of this nation, the President of the Republic of the Gambia. We thank you for all the ministers of state and everyone gathered. Our Heavenly Father, we give you praise that on a day like this, something that you have promised from the beginning of creation, we are now seeing the fulfillment of it. We thank you, Ancient of Days, and we pray together that as we dedicate this citadel of education, everything that is done will be done to your glory. We are praying, Ancient of Days, that as learning and teaching goes on in this citadel of education, may you hear our prayer and give wisdom to those who teach and those who learn. We are praying together that as the administrators meet together to make decisions, administrative decisions. We pray together that you will hear our prayer from heaven and you will give wisdom to those administrators. We are praying together that as the Senate and as the stakeholders, the government, the University Council meet together to make decisions of excellence that will benefit this higher education. We pray together that you will hear from heaven and you will come and give wisdom to each and everyone that makes that decision. We are praying together as we dedicate all the buildings and everything that we will dedicate. We ask Ancient of Days that anyone who comes in and comes and goes out, God, they will receive your goodness and they will rejoice. We dedicate these buildings in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
All right. May all the prayers be answered, and of course that is the Christian prayers there. Before we have the Muslim prayers, but just to tell you, the master of ceremony of this event is the PS, that's the Permanent Secretary of Ministry of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology. So we'll just go back to the podium to follow the process or the procedures of this occasion. And right after prayers, we expect should be having now the Alcalo of Faraba Banta to deliver his welcoming remarks, and then he will be followed by the governor.
Ministers of the Republic of the Gambia, Diplomatic and Consular Corps, Dr. Nabil Gaileb, Regional Director of Islamic Development Bank, Dakar office, and your colleague, Dr. Umar Davis, also a true friend of the Gambia. Faisal Al-Kahtani Muhammad, Head of Delegation of the Saudi Fund, Madam Eman Al-Abdur Razak, Head of Delegation, Kuwaiti Fund, Rami Guteina, Chief Executive Officer of PEACE, the consulting agency, representative of Sapoji Palanji, the contractor, senior government officials, service chiefs, Governor of West Coast Region, representatives of our development partners, Chairman of UTG Governing Council, the Vice Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the University of the Gambia, Faraba Banta campus. To the people of Faraba, the world has come to join you today, and we ask for the blessing and acceptance of the elders and people of Faraba Banta and the West Coast region to be part of this community. We have come as a knowledge-producing community, and we are hopeful that we will have the blessings of Allah to make our stay a blessing for the Gambia and the sub-region. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, I have been informed that the elders and people of Faraba have welcomed us already. And to the Governor, they are presenting Your Excellency a ram and carefully selected fruits as their token of acceptance and appreciation. Thank you, the community and elders of Faraba. I have also been informed that Kuwaiti Fund is also presenting a gift to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia. I will now call on the Alikali of Faraba Banta, this region, to welcome us to this gathering.
mbokk yi ñu ngi leen di nuyuwaat rek fii ci Faraba Banta University campus li ngeen doon dégg noonu muy wax mooy alkaali ki nga xamante mooy Faraba Banta moom mooy ñëw wax si nii gannaaw ki nga xamante ne kuy jiite waxtaan bi nuyu na président bi ak kilifa yu fi nekk yëpp dalal leen ci jotaay jile léegi nag ki nga xamante moom mooy alkaali dëkk bi na ñëw gaaral ay kaddu dalal président bi ak ñu fi nekk. waaye tamit nee na am nañ teraanga bi nga xamante ne amal nañ ko président Barrow su ko defee ñu déglu kàddu yi.
Alhaji Umar Kan Kujabi a toya bafale ita Alhaji Mamadou Barrow ñe tentu ngi jayi ñe bismillah na sade ko no jam Faraba Banta sade ko no jam Umar Kan Kujabi bafale tano tan tela ita muru ita subu ya kundu dawda alhamdulillah lena ko kuntan bake lena ko kuntan almale almani ñong ci yalla banko kan kila xamna thank you very much
moom ci tuuri alkaali bi la doon wax dafa dal di gërëm rek waaye ñu dellu ci podium bi.
Governor Ousmane Bojang to make a statement.
Governor bu West Coast Region Ousmane Bojang moom mooy war a ñëw gaaral kaddu moom tamit ñëw dalal President ak kilifa ñu déglu ko.
President of the Republic of the Gambia, Honorable Minister of Education, Higher Education, Professor Pierre Gomez, and all other cabinet ministers here present, Chairman of the Governing Council, UTG, the Vice Chancellor, and all other council members, Mr. Faisal Al-Khatani Mohammed and his team from the Saudi Fund, Ms. Eman Abdul Razak and her team from the Kuwaiti Fund, Dr. Nabil Galib and team from the Islamic Development Bank, Rami Kuitana, CEO of PACE and team, Permanent Secretary of MOHAS and all other PSCs are present, regional governors, municipal executive coordinators, Sefu Bakari Sanyang and all other Sefu here, Alcalo Faraba and all other Alcalo, senior government officials, religious leaders, the Council of Elders of Congo East, under the dynamic leadership of Mr. Malamba Mane, security chiefs, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I say good morning. This morning, as I stand here as the governor of the West Coast region, I must admit I am completely out of words. I was hoping that I can just stand here and speak straight from the shoulder, but as the time gets closer to the event, I realize that I need to scribble something on paper to better manage my thoughts. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am humbled and honored to welcome you to the University of the Gambia, Faraba Banta campus in the West Coast region. I wish to thank you for sharing your valuable time to be part of this historical event. The people of the Gambia and the people of the West Coast region appreciates and recognizes you for joining us here today. As we inaugurate Lot 1 of the fixed package of this magnificent national university today, first of its kind, and probably the best in the sub-region, the people of West Coast region and the country wish to thank His Excellency President Barrow and his entire government for the visionary leadership to build this university. Faraba happens to be in the center of the urban-rural mix of the West Coast region. Therefore, we couldn't have a better place than here to build this university. To the Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, I wish there are more words, or there are better words, more apt, I can say, than a thank you. The Honorable Minister, Professor Gomez, and his team have been very strong, willing, and very dedicated working with the people of the region, and especially Faraba. To the very humble Honorable Minister, I know how much you work, and yes, you continue to work against all odds to see that you carry the lead, the crusade of His Excellency President Adam Barrow's vision and dream of developing education in the Gambia. Your daily slogan of fulfilling this echoes all around Mohas in this country. Thank you, Prof. Your Excellency President Adam Barrow, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the West Coast has become the university region of the country, and proudly so. On this historic day of the inauguration of Lot 1 of the University of the Gambia, we take a lot of pride knowing that the University of Science, Engineering and Technology, you said, is also being built in the same region. And how much more can we ask for, knowing fully well that the transformation of the Gambia College in Brikama would soon fulfill the dream of the late Vice President and Minister of Higher Education, Mr. Barrow. May his path to Jannatul Firdaus be forever illuminated. And for your information, Your Excellency, we are very, very privileged today to have her wife as a guest to this day's event. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to use this opportunity to thank the people of Faraba and the environs for accommodating and embracing the developments, getting a university in the area. As a region, we are aware of the chains of benefits, including housing, infrastructure, social and economic developments that a university campus comes with. Faraba is one of the original villages of Combo East, and to have the vision to transform all of Combo East couldn't have a better ladder than giving us what the whole world is yearning for. Your Excellency President Adam Barrow, I am privileged to be a member of the Governing Council of both universities and the Gambia College. What I see here today affirms to every member of those councils and the people of the Gambia that your commitment to make limitless possibilities by giving every single Gambian the opportunity to get a university education, your understanding of the tools to use education as the driving force for a better Gambia cannot be understated. Your Excellency, one does not have to be a genius to realize that you and your government's effort to not just give a university education, but a better and valuable education is one of the social economic equalizers that bridge the gap between the haves and the have-nots. And yes, this couldn't be done without the infrastructure. To conclude, I wish to affirm the commitment of the people of this region, West Coast region, sharing the vision of Your Excellency President Adam Barrow as you transform all of Gambia. Certainly, there are no shortages of opinions. We are very proud of your mission-focused, visionary leadership, with the addition of TVET centers in the region that would open education opportunity to every willing Gambian, despite of their economic background and ability to pay. I wish to humbly leave you with a quote from the great Kwame Nkrumah in addressing the nation of Ghana on the 24th of December, 1957. Quote, "We shall measure our progress by the improvement in the health of our people, by the number of children in school, and by the quality of their education, by the availability of water and electricity in our towns and villages, and by the happiness which our people take in being able to manage their own affairs. The welfare of our people is our chief pride, and it is by this that my government will ask to be judged, unquote. I thank every one of you, and again welcome to the educational region of the Gambia, the West Coast region, housing both universities and the Gambia College, soon to be the third university. Thank you.
Well, quite a very wonderful message from the governor. At some point, touching, if you like. That was a good one. He called West Coast region the education region of the country because it's hosting the university, of course, this very important campus, but of course the Gambia College as well, soon to be turned or to be elevated as another university. So let's hear the next speaker, I should say.
Your Excellency, our Chancellor, President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mr. Adama Barrow, Your Excellency, the Vice President, Mr. Mohammed B.S. Jallow, Secretary General and Head of Civil Service, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, Honorable Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs, other cabinet members present, Chief of Staff, Permanent Secretaries, honorable members of the National Assembly, Your Excellency, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, mayors, governors, traditional chiefs, Alcalo of Faraba, service chiefs and heads of agencies, members of the delegation from the Islamic Development Bank, the Kuwaiti Fund, OPEC Fund, Arab Bank for Economic Development Africa, Badia, and Saudi Fund for Economic Development, religious leaders, chairman and members of the University Governing Council and past council members, the consultants, PACE, the contractors, Sapoji, Palonji, distinguished invited guests, members of Senate, senior management of the University of the Gambia, staff, students of the University of Gambia, friends and partners of the University of Gambia, members of the media, good morning. It is an honor and a pleasure to extend a warm welcome to all of you on this momentous occasion as we gather to celebrate the inauguration of Lot 1 of Faraba Banta project. Today marks a significant milestone in the journey of our university, the University of the Gambia, one that we have eagerly anticipated and diligently worked towards. May I welcome in our midst the Chancellor of the University of the Gambia and President of the Republic, His Excellency Adama Barrow. The Vice President, His Excellency Mr. Mohammed B.S. Jallow, the Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, Professor Per Gomez, the Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs, educator, distinguished development partners who have traveled long distance to be here with us. I also welcome the Chairperson of the University Governing Council, Mr. Matthew Ndu, and members of the Governing Council and all the government officials here present. Since the establishment of the university in 1999, we have faced numerous challenges, with the lack of adequate infrastructure identified as a major constraint. We embarked on this journey with determination, despite starting without a single structure of our own. Instead, we relied on the generosity of existing tertiary institutions, particularly the Management Development Institute and the Gambia College. Today, as we witness the inauguration of Lot 1, comprising the School of Arts and Sciences, School of Business and Public Administration, School of Education, School of Information Technology and Communication, and the library, we reflect on the journey that has brought us here. All the buildings are fully furnished with modern teaching and lab equipment. including smart boards, computers, and projectors. There is also the soft component of Lot 1, which included the following: a curricular review of 60 undergraduate programs and 27 postgraduate degree programs, capacity development with a total of 18 staff who completed their postgraduate degree programs, 11 doctorate, 7 masters, and finally the twinning arrangements with universities in Nigeria, Ghana, Senegal, and Turkey. These arrangements included sharing and learning from the best practice. This new campus represents more than just bricks and mortar. It symbolizes progress, growth, and fulfillment of our collective aspiration as a nation. With expanded facilities and resources, we will enhance our academic offerings, elevate our research endeavors, and strengthen our community engagement. I would like to thank the following. First and foremost, I wish to express our profound gratitude to the Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, His Excellency President Barrow. I would also like to express our profound gratitude to the government of the Gambia for their unwavering support and commitment to higher education. Your vision and dedication have transformed a dream into reality, as evidenced by the magnificent infrastructure before us. We are truly grateful for the opportunity to provide an enriched learning and research environment for current and future generation of students. I extend my deepest appreciation to the funders who are all gathered here today for this magnificent project, whose generosity and foresight have made this day possible. Your investment in education will have a lasting impact, not only on the lives of students, but also on the socio-economic transformation of our nation. As we celebrate this milestone, let us also acknowledge the dedication and hard work of the Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, Professor Gomez, and of course his team at MOHAS. Let us also appreciate the support from the Governing Council, the staff and students of the University of the Gambia. Your resilience, creativity, commitment to excellence have been instrumental in shaping the success of our university. Together, we have overcome numerous challenges, embraced opportunities, and forged a path towards a brighter future. On behalf of the university community, I wish to thank the leadership of Management Development Institute and the Gambia College for sharing the facilities with us since our inception. We are truly grateful. Let me also express a heartfelt appreciation to the community of Faraba for according us the space and contributing towards national development. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me seize the opportunity to challenge members of the university community to be committed to the proper handling of these magnificent facilities to guarantee its sustainability. In closing, I wish to express my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you for your presence here. Your support and encouragement will inspire us to strive for greatness and to continue to pursue of knowledge and innovation. Let us embark on this new chapter with optimism, determination, and shared commitment to excellence. I thank you all for your kind attention.
Professor Herbert Robinson speaking there, also delivering a keynote address on this inauguration ceremony. I know, let's go back to the podium. mbokk yi bi léegi ñu ngi fii ci Faraba Banta.
Good morning, everybody.
ñu déglu
Your
kenn
Excellency,
ci
Mr. Adama Barrow, President of the Republic of the Gambia, honorable ministers and permanent secretaries, honorable members of the Parliament, honorable ambassadors and diplomatic representatives, honorable representatives from the funding agencies, the Islamic Development Bank, the Kuwait Fund, the Saudi Fund, the Arabic Bank for Economic Development in Africa, and OPEC Fund for International Development. Brothers, officials, and colleagues from different departments in the Gambia, especially the Ministry of Higher Education, Research, Science, and Technology, the Ministry of Basic Secondary Education through the Projects Coordination Unit, the Ministry of Works, Transport and Infrastructure, the Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs. It is with enormous pleasure and great pride that we Pan-Arab Consulting Engineers, known as PACE, are standing with you today to celebrate the inauguration of Lot 1 of the University of Gambia, Faraba Banta campus, together with the foundation stone laying ceremony for Lot 2 of the project. Our pride is furthermore supported by the fact of seeing this inauguration coincide with the celebration of our 55-year anniversary of the creation of our company, PACE. This project will certainly enrich the remarkable achievements of our company since its creation. It is also a pleasure for us to attend today the third inauguration of our projects in Gambia, after the inauguration of Laminikoto Passimos Road, which was also the fruit of cooperation with the same development partners. Present here and North Bank Roads Lot 1 and 2 carried out entirely thanks to the national financing endeavor. This demonstrates, if necessary, the leadership's desire and determination to transform commitments into tangible achievements. We would like to greet the memory of the late Honorable Badara Diop, former Minister of the Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, who was of a great help to us during the start of the implementation, and whose wisdom and self-sacrifice made it possible to overcome the enormous difficulties experienced during the start of the work. May God welcome him in his infinite mercy. We would like to highlight our gratitude and many thanks to the government of Gambia under the leadership of His Excellency President Adama Barrow, President of the Republic of Gambia, for his patronage, patience, and all the support that has been continuously provided to this project since the starting of the works till date. Indeed, without this support, it was impossible for the project team to overcome all the difficulties and challenges encountered throughout the execution process until the successful completion of the works. Particular greetings and gratitude go to Pierre Gomez, the Honorable Minister of the Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, who since his embarkment at the ministry put the needed strategy and all the efforts to ensure efficient monitoring and evaluation system that was very important to tackle all the encountered issues and facilitate the project completion. It is true the implementation phase of Lot 1 took a very long time than expected at the beginning due to several reasons. But we are very confident that the delivered job is up to the highest quality with international standards and regulations. This state-of-the-art Lot 1 of the Faraba Banta University campus with its 4 schools will be able to accommodate over 3,500 students at the same time. The library building, having a capacity of 1,200 students and lecturer, will offer very comfortable reading spaces and cyber libraries throughout its top quality furniture and equipment, as well as the centralized air conditioning system. The air temperature and the moisture control inside the building will offer a proper storage conditions for books, referential and precious documents. The Lot 1 of the project is equipped with 4 electrical substations, totalizing a total load of 4,800 kVA, with the near 4 diesel generators covering the same total load as a backup power supply in case of a failure from a normal source. The project Lot 1 is equipped with a step-down substation totalizing to 7.5 MVA, allowing to cover the needs of Lot 2 as well as any future extension of the project. The water supply is ensured through a water treatment plant comprising a borehole, a 500 cubic meter semi-buried tank, and 150 cubic meter capacity overhead tank. The treated water is certified drinkable in accordance with the World Health Organization standards. All the sewage water is collected to a wastewater treatment plant having a capacity of 250 cubic meter per hour and ensuring a proper treatment of all wastewater prior to discharge to the nearby stream in full compliance with the international environment standards and regulations. We congratulate the University of Gambia community and the entire Gambia people for this project and would like to emphasize our full commitment to continue the supervision of Lot 2 of the project in full compliance with the international regulations and the highest quality standards and best practices until the successful completion of this lot. I would like to thank you all for your attention and wishing you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, CEO of Peace. I would now call on the representative of Sapoji to make a statement.
Good morning, everybody. His Excellency, the Honorable President of the Republic of the Gambia, Adama Barrow, Honorable Minister for Higher Education, Professor P.R. Gomez, and other present ministers, Governor of West Coast Region, members of the National Assembly, Vice Chancellor of the UTG, members of the Governing Council of UTG, government officials, members of the diplomatic community, chiefs, alcalos, venerable religious leaders, representatives of PCU, representatives of PACE Consultant, and representatives of esteemed co-financiers, IDB, Kuwaiti Fund, Saudi Fund, Badia, Ofid, distinguished guests, my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a delight and great honor to stand before this august gathering as a representative of Shapurji Palunji, the contractor for this noble university project, and address you all on this momentous occasion of inauguration of Lot 1 of the UTG Faraba Banta campus. I would like to seize this opportunity to express heartfelt commendation to His Excellency, the President of the Gambia, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, and the Government of the Gambia for the confidence and trust reposed in Shapurji Palunji to undertake the construction of this magnificent, noble, state-of-the-art project. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, Shapurji Palunji is a globally renowned construction company and pace-setter in the realms of infrastructure and construction projects with a legacy and reputation of more than 158 years. Our expertise and experience in the construction domain is one among the best, and our presence is well established throughout the West Africa. Shapurji Palunji started its operation in the Gambia in 2010 and since then has completed the construction of the national edifice, the new National Assembly building in Banjul, Navek Water Project in Greater Banjul area involving laying of transmission and distribution network of 315 kilometers and the construction of the Management, Science and Technology University Lot 1 at Faraba, Banta. And we are currently working on the construction of Lot 2 of the UTG and the National Emergency Treatment Center project at Faratu. This noble university project, funded by the esteemed donors ISDB, SFD, KFT, Badia and OFID, is a state-of-the-art campus which shall serve the aspirational students to achieve their dreams and will be a major contributor in nation building. The total gross area for Lot 1 is around 30,000 square meter, consisting of 5 faculty buildings, namely School of Education, School of Business, School of Arts and Science, School of Information Technology, Library, and accommodation for staff consisting of isolated and married villas. All the requisite facilities, including classrooms, office spaces, research laboratories, conference halls, meeting halls, utilities, engineering services, associated infrastructure, roads, drainage, wastewater treatment plant, electrical substations, water reservoir, etc. have been catered to. Ladies and gentlemen, as part of our mandate in this contract, our company will continue to contribute in capacity building of Gambian youth by imparting training and employing the Gambian tradesmen and technicians throughout the construction phase. We will also ensure proper technology transfer to the maintenance team to make them self-reliant for undertaking the periodical maintenance and repair works. Ladies and gentlemen, the proud legacy with which we all are destined to be associated with is in response of the evolving transformation of the Gambia under the prudent and dynamic leadership of His Excellency, the President of the Gambia, Mr. Adama Barrow. We look forward to working with the government of the Gambia for its upcoming opportunities on mega construction projects. We thank government of the Gambia for having granted us this opportunity, and we feel privileged to be a part of the development of this country. With this assurance, we at Shapurji Palonji endeavor to provide all possible assistance and support for the development of the Gambia and its people. Lastly, I would like to convey our apologies from our senior management who were unable to attend this grand function due to unavoidable circumstances. However, our senior management has conveyed their best wishes for the success of Lot 1 and assurances for bringing the same conviction and quality of work to Lot 2 and other upcoming lots. Thank you all for your kind attention.
Okay, thank you, SPML. I would seize this opportunity to acknowledge the presence of MRC Holland and the Brighter Future, and thank them immensely, for their acceptance and their philanthropy to build the accommodation facilities for staff and students. Brighter future, thank you very much. I would now call on the representative, the head of delegation of Kuwaiti Fund, Madam, to make a statement.
Your Excellency Adama Barrow, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Your Excellencies, honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I would like to take this momentous occasion to thank the government of the Gambia for their warm and kind invitation to Kuwait Fund for Arab Economic Development to participate in this joyful celebration. Allow me, on behalf of our Acting Director General, Mr. Walid Al-Bahar, to express his sincere thanks and appreciation for your kind invitation to participate in this ceremonial event, who unfortunately could not participate today. It's also a great honor for me to be with you today in your beautiful country to represent the Kuwait Fund, with other financiers from the Arab Coordination Group, namely ISDB, OPEC Fund, Saudi Fund, and Badia. In this occasion of launching the University of Gambia Faraba Banta campus project. The importance of this project is clearly evident in supporting the social and economic development in the Gambia by improving the higher education sector to meet the increasing demand by the people and to fulfill the Gambian future needs of the required specialized staff in different scientific fields. The project has been divided into two packages, fixed and optional, in which fixed package was divided into two lots, Lot 1 and Lot 2. The Kuwait Fund participated in financing the construction of Lot 1 with the consensual loan of 4 million Kuwaiti dinar, which includes major structures of the University of the Gambia Faraba Banta campus project, such as the art and sciences, education, business administration, and information technology and communication colleges. In addition to external works of the road system, the parking and utilities, with total cost of about $37.3 million. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, since 1977 and until today, the Kuwait Fund extended 14 soft loans to Gambia with a total amount of about $152 million to participate in the financing of development projects in various sectors such as agriculture, energy, transport, and education. Furthermore, the fund has extended 7 technical assistance with a total amount of $4.5 million and a grant allocated by the government of the state of Kuwait for an amount of about $3 million within the framework of the Kuwait Goodwill Fund for promotion of food security in the Islamic countries. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the government of the Gambia has demonstrated a high degree of efficiency in the planning and implementation of development projects financed by the Kuwait Fund. And we take this opportunity to assure you of our continued support in your efforts for the development of your friendly country. Finally, and on behalf of Kuwait Fund, I would like to extend my congratulations and best wishes to everyone associated with this project, with my sincere hope that it will remain as a significant contribution for a long time to the glory of this friendly nation. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me now call on the representative, the head of mission of the Saudi Fund, to make a statement.
I need to just move it down a little bit. Honorable President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mr. Adama Barrow, Excellencies, representatives of the Arab Coordination Group, government officials, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is my pleasure to be here today in the beautiful country of the Gambia to celebrate the inauguration of the University of the Gambia, Faraba Banta campus. This momentous occasion highlights the Saudi Fund for Development's long-standing commitment to supporting sustainable development in the Gambia, contributing to the country's development progress over the past 47 years. We are honored to have with us today His Excellency Adama Barrow, the President of the Gambia, as we celebrate the inauguration of the University of the Gambia. Your presence, Mr. President, underscores the significance of the moment and the commitment to the education and progress of the Gambian people. We thank you for gracing this occasion with your presence. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, at the Saudi Fund for Development, we hold a deep conviction in the transformative power of education. We believe that funding educational projects is not just about building structures. It's about building communities. Education empowers individuals, fosters innovations, and paves the way for sustainable development. We are immensely proud to be part of the journey with the Gambia, contributing $10 million to the construction of the state-of-the-art university campus. This state-of-the-art facility will not only provide a convenient environment for higher education, but it will also serve as a launching pad for scientific research and the development of a generation of qualified Gambian professionals. Your Excellencies, the establishment of the university marks a significant milestone in the development of the Gambian education sector. It signifies a step forward in fostering a generation of skilled and empowered individuals who will contribute to the nation's growth across various sectors, from healthcare and technology to entrepreneurship. The successful completion of the University of the Gambia's Faraba Banta campus serves as a testament to the long-standing development relationship and collaboration between our two nations. This project shows our shared commitment to sustainable development and fostering socio-economic growth. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, our development cooperation with the Republic of the Gambia have been ongoing since 1977, when we signed our first loan agreement to finance Yondom Airport project. Over the years, we have funded a total of 19 development projects in the Gambia, worth more than $215 million, some of which are on a grant base worth around $40 million and the remaining on a very concessional loans. The projects have contributed to supporting many sectors, including water and sanitation, energy, education, transportation, and other sectors. Finally, The Saudi Fund for Development is honored to have partnered with the Gambian government in making this project a reality. May the university stand as a beacon of knowledge and opportunity, illuminating the paths towards a brighter future for the Gambia and the wider region. I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to your excellencies and to the government and the people of the Gambia for the warm welcome and generous hospitality that were extended to us since our arrival. Congratulations to all partners who have contributed to this remarkable achievement. May this university continue to thrive and inspire generations to come. I wish the Gambia continued growth and prosperity. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Saudi Fund. I would now call on the Regional Director, Islamic Development Bank, to make a statement.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Gambia, Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Honorable Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs, the Governor of Islamic Development Group, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, Honorable Members of the Government of the Gambia, Honorable Members of the National Assembly, Honorable Members of the Diplomatic Corps, esteemed members of the University of Gambia community, esteemed representative of technical and financial partners, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed and duly respected. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Animbra Gambian call, Animbra Gambian call, Animbra Gambian call. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic, at the outset, I extend the sincere apologies of His Excellency, Dr. Muhammad Sulaiman Al-Jasser, President of the Islamic Development Bank Group, who could not be present today due to prior commitments. His Excellency has entrusted me to convey his best wishes for the success of your government tireless efforts to enhance the well-being of the Gambian people and their living conditions. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic, ladies and gentlemen, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, بعد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم, اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. Translated into English as, read in the name of the Lord, which stands always as a timeless and very powerful Quranic verse, making the first ever divine instruction to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And this profound revelation underscores the paramount importance that God places on knowledge and education. It serves as an eternal reminder that the pursuit of knowledge is not only a sacred duty, but also a foundational principle upon which the edifice of understanding and enlightenment is built. The inauguration of the University of the Gambia, Faraba Banta campus, is a significant stride on this eternal path of enlightenment. This campus, dedicated to education and inclusivity, will serve as a living testament to our commitment to become a sanctuary where the spirit of seeking knowledge and wisdom, both leading to growth, comes to life. As eloquently expressed by one of the African poets, quote, "Through knowledge and wealth, nations build their glory. Glory is never built on ignorance and deprivation," end quote. In fact, with the nexus of knowledge and prosperity, a country can truly achieve the apex of its aspirations, laying the foundations for a brighter and prosperous future. In the pursuit of this profound truth, the establishment of this campus stands as a beacon, reinforcing the Gambia's steadfast efforts to acquire knowledge. This knowledge is undoubtedly a catalyst for economic growth and will fuel the creation of wealth in the country, as the light of education will illuminate minds. We remain optimistic that the collective wisdom that will be gained from this university will definitely contribute to drive Gambia towards glory, inshallah. Your Excellency, the President, ladies and gentlemen, today's occasion underscores the robust cooperation between the Republic of the Gambia and the ISDB Group as we inaugurate the University of the Gambia, Faraba Banta Campus, Phase 1. We reflect upon the transformative power of education and its role in shaping the future of the country. This event signifies not only the establishment of a new campus, but also the collective aspirations of an entire nation. Despite the operational challenges over the past years, over 13 years, the ISDB as the principal financier persevered in realizing the objectives of improving access to and quality of higher education in this wonderful country. The construction and equipment of 8 campus facilities, students' hostels, and teaching staff residence stands as a testament to this commitment. Among our 13 transformative projects funded by ISDB shaping the Gambia education landscape, this campus is a groundbreaking institution, a state-of-the-art marvel. In fact, this campus is more than just another academic institution. It stands as a proof of the visionary investment by the Gambia in education, and this investment orchestrates a harmonious symphony of innovation, of sustainability, of collaboration, and it showcases the enduring power of forward-thinking educational investment. Designed and dedicated on sustainability and the preservation of our planet, and equipped to accommodate almost 7,000 students, this project constitutes a holistic education solution extending beyond the infrastructure development. The project includes faculty training, curriculum upgrading, collaboration with regional and international universities, and the establishment of an integrated information management system for higher education in the country. Beyond its academic role, this university distinction lies also in its position as an English instructional hub in a region predominantly Francophone, providing it a very unique comparative advantage, elevating it to the status of a regional learning hub. This project is particularly notable as also it stands as a harmonious outcome resulting from the collective commitment of 5 major donors. It serves as a genuine model for partnership in education, showcasing a blueprint that could be expanded and replicated across the entire region. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, the ISDB Group strongly and proudly upholds its commitment to assign or to assist its member countries when it comes to eradicate poverty, strengthening economic resilience, and fostering sustainable green growth. The Gambia will always find a steadfast partner in the ISDB group. This inauguration symbolizes the culmination of our cooperation, started in 1980 and has been fortified over the years with an approved financing exceeding $1.2 billion. This substantial funding entails contribution from ISDB entities. That includes ICT, the private sector arm. That includes ITFC, the trade finance arm. That includes the ISEC, the insurance arm of the bank. And this flourishing partnership with Gambia is on an upward trajectory. And the horizons ahead are already unfolding with a promising radiance. In fact, in alignment with the recently approved country engagement framework over the period 2023-2026 for Gambia, the bank, the Islamic Development Bank, has committed a development financing envelope exceeding $355 million over 3 years. This will serve projects spanning agriculture, education, energy, healthcare, transport, and trade financing. It covers everything. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic, ladies and gentlemen, as we embark on this journey, let us together reaffirm our dedication to high-quality education, to innovation, and inclusive growth. May the University of the Gambia, Faraba Banta campus, shine as a beacon of hope, of knowledge, and opportunity for generations to come. May it be the crucible of ideas, a forge where minds are shaped, and a sanctuary where the flames of curiosity burn bright. A sanctuary where the flames of curiosity burn bright. Let the corridors echo with the footsteps of dreamers, be dreamers, and the classrooms resonate with the symphony of intellectual discourse and discussion. In closing, please allow me to express my deepest gratitude and reaffirm, Your Excellency the President, the unyielding commitment of the Islamic Development Bank Group to support Gambia in its development efforts. Al-Baraka Bake, Al-Baraka Bake, Al-Baraka Bake. God bless you all. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you very much, ISDB. We will now call on the Chairperson of the University of the Gambia Governing Council. After his speech, his statement, we will allow Jaliba Kuyate to give us his gift. He has a gift, for the education sector. Governor, Chairperson, please.
Mr. Chancellor, Your Excellency, President of the Republic of the Gambia, Barrow, Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, and all other ministers here present, Chief of Staff, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, venerable religious leaders, the Governor, West Coast Region, Usman Ojang, Sefo Bakari Sanya of Kombo East, and all royal fathers here present, Alkalo Omar Kujabi of Faraba Banta, and heads of neighboring villages, members of the Governing Council, Vice Chancellor and staff of the UTG, students, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is my immeasurable pleasure and exceptional honor to welcome you on behalf of the Governing Council to the Faraba Banta campus of the University of the Gambia. Today's inauguration celebrates one of the most foresightful endeavors in the development of higher education in our country, the Gambia. It is therefore good to be here, and you are all most welcome. Let me extend a warm hand of welcome to the representatives of our funding partners, Kuwait Fund, OPEC Fund, Saudi Fund, Barrow, and the Islamic Development Bank. As a council, we have had interactions with the consultants and contractors on several visits during the construction. We thank Pace Consulting and Sapoji Palonji for their perseverance and eventual delivery of these iconic structures. Your Excellency, the transfer to this beautiful location has been exciting, even in the face of challenges relating to some prerequisites for normal university campus life and operations. Issues with cafeteria, health services, accommodation for students and staff, recreational areas, campus security, and emergency services are living realities with us. What efforts are being made to resolve them or prevent them from being disruptive? The Governing Council and management appreciate the fact that the students and staff have embraced the move with patience and a positive attitude, and have not allowed temporary difficulties to detract from the amazing benefits that the new campus offers. On behalf of the Governing Council, students, management, and staff, I thank most profusely our Chancellor, His Excellency President Adama Barrow, and his government for the execution of this project. We are also grateful and we appreciate the contributions of the financing partners to the completion of this phase of the campus development. This campus, with all its modern facilities, brings together the largest portion of the UTG community that gives everyone, management, staff, and students, a feel of university life they have not had before. But the continued enjoyment of the fruits of this physical largesse depends on how responsibly we utilize it and the extent to which we preserve or enhance the original plans. That task is a shared obligation of all parties in the university community. Your Excellency, let me say that the Governing Council takes full responsibility for the proper upkeep of this campus and will ensure that all stakeholders play their part in the realization of that commitment. As the highest oversight body within the university, the Governing Council will carry out an annual and detailed inspection tour of the campus, in addition to receiving from management regular reports on operations and the state of the physical environment. On their part, management will judiciously execute the annual maintenance budget for the campus to prevent a deterioration of the facility or interruption of services essential for the smooth conduct of academic work and the sustenance of personal health. As principal beneficiaries, students have the greatest stake in the optimal running of this beautiful complex, and they bear an equally bigger duty in sustaining it at its peak. It is expected that toilet facilities, furniture and fixtures, library books and laboratory and other equipment will be handled with care and civility. Littering, this indiscriminate, throw away anywhere mentality, one of our biggest national weaknesses, should be taboo here. So much so that the cleaners should be expected to sweep nothing other than leaves and not pieces of paper and plastic bags and wrappers. This place should be a national center of excellence for good conduct and good habits. Your Excellency, there is a tendency to copycat in matters of campus activism, but it is hoped that at no point in the venting of their dissatisfaction with any aspect of national life would students or any other group for that matter resort to the vandalization of this magnificent edifice. It should be clear from the beginning that any action to destroy university property will be most unacceptable and will attract the heaviest punishment for those involved. Rustication shall be the minimum penalty against vandals and anarchists who should have no place in a civilized setting like this. We all have a patriotic responsibility to preserve these beautiful structures and their contents for our use and enjoyment and for those who come after us. Your Excellency, the layout of the campus conveniently sets up physically separated schools, mini campuses as it were. This provides the opportunity for healthy and positive competition among the schools over proper maintenance and environmental sustenance. In this regard, the Governing Council will consider an annual award for the best maintained and most environmentally friendly school. In its current state, this campus is a treasure trove, trim territory for exploitation by insightful environmentalists and landscapers to develop a showpiece, eco-friendly heaven. I challenge the School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences and the Built Environment and WASCAL to lead the transformation of this land into a modern Gambia Garden of Eden in terms of flora and some fauna. Our environment screams for special attention, and Green Up Faraba should be our battle cry in our climate change mitigation effort. UTG must be positively unique as a pace setter in every aspect of our life as a nation. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we note with great satisfaction that the inaugural package goes beyond buildings. It includes other key facilities. A modern complex like this cannot serve its full purpose without a reliable and adequate electricity supply. Also, as they say, water is life, and clean water means a healthy life. Both these needs have been taken into consideration and provided for. The wastewater treatment plant opens up another avenue for resourceful thinking, and I hope plans will be put in place to recycle the residue from the process for productive use. Then there is the suite of state-of-the-art instructional material and a central library with all the latest facilities. This is no surprise, considering that the Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology was acting Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic in charge of teaching and learning before his elevation. He has a thorough understanding and appreciation of the needs of the university. Professor Gomez has been a relentless driver in the actualization of the move to this campus. His coming added impetus to the zeal and enthusiasm of his predecessor, the late former Vice President, Dr. Barrow, a man with a sharp and enigmatic intelligence. May the Almighty reward him for his services to education in the Gambia. Your Excellency, work on Lot 1 took a considerably long time, but all the indications are that Lot 2, whose foundation stone you will lay today, will be executed in a much shorter period. In fact, work on aspects of this phase have already started. At this rate, we cannot be blamed if we are overzealously optimistic in our expectations. We thank you, Your Excellency, for richly feeding our dream for much bigger things. As we peer through this clearing vista of a fully fledged campus in the next 2 years to the vision of a vibrant university town at the nearest horizon. Your Excellency, we will continue to believe. Finally, let me take this opportunity to officially announce our presence at the University of the Gambia in the Combo East District. We want to thank the Alcalo for his very warm words of wisdom, and we are sure that we are most welcome. To the Alcalo of Faraba, Banta, and the SEFO, we say that we have come to live as permanent residents. We want to assure you that we will be good members of this community. We will take your good name to the ends of the earth and hope that our presence will inspire your youth in this district. In the way of tradition, we have brought, as they say, Kuro and Silafan, as we ask for your acceptance and blessing. With your permission, Your Excellency, we'll call on the Alcalo and the Chief to receive a gift from the university. In the traditional way, say accept us. Thank you all for your attention.
Thank you, the Chairperson. We would now have the gift from Jaliba. We would be doing this for about 10 minutes.
lola londo mujini mbemba ade londo ayo dunia londo de dunado biti lola londo mujini mbemba ade Seri Karimori Abaraka Amoro Imaje dunia mfutata la duta la le temboto ala madingol londo ne lusidima Imaje dunia mfutata la duta la le temboto ala madingol londo ne lusidima di kanyindi bobita Se volo la balaga Gambia la fonna University member Faraba jang Dele sonda Dele jirwandi bolye Ala balaga one buse boso jang Maimuna sisi Andimbara Mundo Jada Alikani Gojaza Kalaka Akabujada Andimbara Goja Gambia la Bunda University member Farabajang Dele Sonda Londo Yiwandi Bele Ala baraka Faraba Ngolu Anibala Faraba Gambia la Bunda University member Faraba Jang Dele Sondara Londo Yiwandi Bando waraba dunia kono bi na badara fali malum wolbe mulondi tayali na govono dunda boyan sankaranka yere badi ngo wallahi jallo musodi wani bara Allah baraka Bando waraba dunia kono bi na badala bal malum wolbe mulondi tayali wole londo kuma yandi ani bara Inimbara Adam Barrow manati Hana darete ma kumasi barbiti lo yirwalu mennu bijan adama itala yo sabu ijama nola wow alal bulo Adam Barrow hani de ma kumasi Adam Barrow barbiti lo la yirwalu mennu na da jala sabu ay Adam Barrow jama Alimbara Bajo Zora ala vai comandari na Sweden jadi yoro fere Asebo sanya jeto do bang molbe jadi ni mbara sebo mondo jada yirwalu mende jambi tilola adama Hana tare jama kumasi itele bena dinan ana de jama no le la ini la masa kundan nimbara
higher education bundala ngani fanani mbara tedironi jayirobe jumali yegey dunia kono follow la ku headphone wo ye bulo la jele nani nimbala ku headphone. Thank you, ku headphone. We also say thank you to OPEC phone. Wow. Thank you, Saudi phone. Jointly, you made it possible. The Badia project, thank you very much. The ISDB, the bank people, thank you. Cleaners Association cleaners, Faraba cleaners, University cleaners, Ade Jansen and Dile, and Nimbara. Inimbara, Adam Barrow, Janna Yiruabio, Italeo Sabu, Najuma Jallo di Moinimbara, Ijamano, Walanamko Jamano Diada. Hanite Makuma, but Yiruabi Jetile Asabu. Edenia, Londo, Edinalo, Vidilo. Londo beginning Gambia Bunda University member Faraba Kolu Alimbara Giarola Faraba Banta Nani Dimbara Faraba Banta Kolu Jatiolo Alimbara Lamin Jamin Dimbara. Wow. Hey. DK Telecom. Atolebe Marangala. DK Telecom Limited. Ali Edu la Beso ni Andesai. Network la la Barakala Binjame. Faraba Bantangodo University. Yelondore Yirwandi Moriye. Jatiolo, Faraba Bandang, Godwood, Bitilo, and the Dora Yirwandi, Modia. Hey, University, God, Faraba Bandang, Godwood. Thank you, Alibaba. Thank you.
After the President's speech, we would kindly ask the Honorable Ministers and the Financiers to accompany the President to the ribbon cutting of lot behind this library. We will also be having the naming and the tour of the library, and also the laying of the foundation stone with a short visit, to the School of Business and Public Administration. Before I call on the head of state and the President of the Republic of the Gambia, we have a gift, from Kuwait, to deliver to His Excellency the President. Okay. Okay, I've been reliably informed that the gift has already been given. Now I will take this honor, to call on the President of the Republic of the Gambia to make his inaugural speech. Your Excellency.
Thank you. Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, Honorable Cabinet Ministers, our esteemed partners and supporters, senior government officials and service chiefs, Chairperson and members of the UTG Governing Council, Vice Chancellor and UTG staff, the Governor West Coast Region, distinguished personalities, residents of Faraba and Pira, ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Minister Professor Per Gomez, I once heard you saying on TV that moving to Faraba is irreversible. That statement is confirmed today. It's a big congratulations to you and the entire government. I think this is a big achievement in the history of education in this country. The project is a landmark project. It's a historic project. So I congratulate every one of you for this achievement. As the saying goes, all is well that ends well. After years of hard work, we have finally overcome huge challenges to gather here to inaugurate Lot 1 of the University of the Gambia Faraba Banta campus project. This is the story of a long journey to provide the faculty and students of our national pride a permanent campus. Today, they have a magnificent campus where they can focus on educational pursuits. No longer do they have to worry about where to hold classes, access resource materials, or use suitable equipment for academic work. At last, after 24 years of existence, the UTG can boast of a permanent home. The bitter experience of moving around between rented halls and temporary classrooms or attending classes under trees is now history. We thank and praise Allah, the Almighty, for this groundbreaking achievement. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at a recent summit, the African Union recognized 2024 as the year of education. Member states significantly renewed their commitment to aligning their education systems with advanced socio-economic development. Remarkable as this declaration is for the African continent, My government had already paid attention to intricate link between education and socio-economic development. This was already reflected in our national development plans. While the declaration will strengthen our resolve in this endeavor, these impressive structures will add glamour to the performance of the UTG. Besides uplifting the image of the university as a learning center to reckon with, the campus complements other laudable initiatives in the education sector. With all these sector developments and successes, it is certain that, as stipulated in the IRWA Plan 2023-2027, my government is taking giant development strides. We are steadily and radically transforming the country's post-secondary education training. Given the urgent need to increase youth employment and fight poverty, the government has boldly embraced a robust transformation strategy for the higher education system. This new strategy is being piloted at the University of Applied Sciences, Engineering and Technology, USET. Through the World Bank-supported Africa Centers of Excellence project, chiefly the strategy has innovation and entrepreneurship components set within 3 engineering programs. Apart from the new and upgraded tertiary institutions to deliver degree programs, government has also procured state-of-the-art equipment to support performance. Some of the items were unveiled during the last Meet the People tour. To sustain the programs, we are training more Gambians at PhD level and will refocus subsequent projects to intensify their drive. I call on the relevant educational institutions to work with the Accreditation Authority for compliance and implementation of the sector policies. Ladies and gentlemen, to augment skills training, my administration is determined to establish well-resourced TVET centers in all the regions of the country. The centers will be linked to USET. As planned, 2 TVET centers of excellence, a multipurpose center in Demban, and 1 on agribusiness in Sapu will be established through World Bank support. Together with USET, the centers will be supported with innovation and entrepreneurship hubs. This indicates how serious we are and how far we have gone towards transforming education and training at home. Because there is an obvious link between research and higher education. We will open the resource library today. It is to serve as a critical enabler of the education process on campus. The library will surely bring the UTG closer to other universities and research institutions in the South and generally the global research and education community. In opening the library, we are facilitating access to countless research and instructional materials for the UTG. Recognizing the invaluable service of the late Vice President to the nation and education sector, the Resource Center is hereby named Dr. Badara Ali Diouf Library. Mr. Vice Chancellor, we expect the UTG to take the lead in curricular reform to make education effectively responsive to the development needs of the country and beyond. My administration recently commissioned a consultancy to review the UTG curriculum through the Faraba Banta project. In this connection, I asked management to implement the report submitted by the University of Ibadan. Ascertain that entrepreneurship and innovation are embedded in your training package. Distinguished personalities, these aside, the government has developed innovative financing mechanisms for post-secondary education and research. We have approved the establishment of 3 funding mechanisms to support development projects of tertiary and higher education institutions, fund research and innovation programs, increase access opportunities to affordable post-secondary education and training through a student's loan scheme. Higher education is indeed a sure path to sustainable development. As such, we encourage our partners to collaborate with us and support this human capital formation process via these initiatives. I plead that we accelerate our pace of development so that what we missed in the past is acquired in the shortest possible time. It is for this reason that, despite all the implementation bottlenecks, we ensure at all costs that this Faraba campus project took off the ground in 2017. I am grateful that through the Ministry of Higher Education, we successfully engaged our donors. They willingly absorbed the government's contribution to the project and split the package into 2 lots. This is why we are inaugurating Lot 1 today. In addition to the library, it consists of the 4 important schools mentioned earlier. We will lay the foundation stone for this lot shortly. The university community is advised to take proper care of this splendid campus. It is a national duty for all implementing agencies to care and sustain the government structures and programs in their custody. Doing so amounts to civil behavior and courtesy towards society. To promote such virtues, we hold the university responsible for transmitting its core values of knowledge, trust, and development. You must therefore prepare your students civilly, contribute to national development. On behalf of all Gambians, I thank our partners, ISDB, Kuwaiti Fund, Badia, Saudi Fund, and OFID, for taking this long journey with us. While we thank you all for your patience and trust in the Gambia, we look forward to working with you on the conditional package. To recall, this package takes on board the School of Medicine and Allied Health Science and its program, such as medicine and surgery, dentistry, and pharmacy. To this effect, the Ministry of Finance and Higher Education are tasked to mobilize the necessary resources. Ladies and gentlemen, sincere gratitude is due to the Pan-African Consulting and Engineering Agency for their excellent consulting services. PCU and Sapoji, Pology Engineering and Construction, we applaud them for the imposing structures and state-of-the-art facilities. The Honorable Minister of Higher Education and his team were quite instrumental in ensuring that Lot 1 is successfully delivered. I thank them abundantly. Hopefully, we shall complete Lot 2 next year. It is consistent of the Chancery and Faculty of Law and the School of Agriculture and environmental sciences. As host of the UTG family here, we are thankful to the Governor's Office and the communities of Faraba and Piran for their support and understanding. The Brighter Future and MRC Holland Foundation will very soon begin construction of the dormitories for both students and staff. Their philanthropy is truly formidable. Hence, every Gambian ought to remain grateful to them. Through my office, the government and the people convey sincere gratitude to our partners. They include the US government, the European Union, the Chinese government, the government of South Korea, the World Bank Group, the Republic of Turkey, UNESCO, and all those involved in our educational transformation endeavor. Ladies and gentlemen, I now invite you to join me in officially inaugurating Lot 1 of the UTGB Faraba campus. I thank you for your attention.
That is His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mr. Adama Barrow. They're delivering a statement in inauguration of the Lot 1 of the Faraba campus. He has been here for a while now. Since in the morning we have been here for this occasion. Apparently the President have thanked all those who have contributed immensely for the construction or for the successful construction of this very important education facility. The University of the Gambia journey coming some years ago, and today we are gathered here for one of the very fundamental pillars of this very institution. The President, of course, also thanked the Gambia government partners who have played a pivotal role in the completion of this construction of this building or facility. But the very important message that came out from his message, of course, has been very huge, but most fundamentally is the naming of the university's library after the late former Vice President and Minister of Higher Education, that is, of course, Alu Badra Juf, someone who has been a very, very important personality in his government. Before being a Vice President, he was a State Minister, Minister for Higher Education. In fact, he was among the key members, as echoed or alluded to some of the speakers earlier on, that he was very, very important in making sure that we get to this day. He might not be here today, but of course he played a very, very wonderful contribution. So we can't just afford not to remember him. And of course, his wife has been invited to be part of this very wonderful inauguration. That is a very important message. The President also have remarked on his government's, important initiative in transforming the Gambia education system, but more so initiating strategies to further enhance the education system. And he have, encouraged or called on the university authorities to transform or to inculcate efficient education system that can help the students contribute to the country's national development. So that is the message more of from the President. I know we cannot just summarize all that he said, but it was just to captive of a bit of what he said, and in our subsequent edition we'll come back to that. Su ko defee rek mbokk yi njiiti réew mi moo doon àddu noonu sànq di wax ci li nga xamante ne mooy ci li ñu dajale fii tey. Xam ngeen ne bés bi bés bu am solo la ci wàllum university education ci réew mi. Président Barrow ci tënk rek dal dina gërëm ñëpp